sweeping through upstate New York here in late December. But we've got football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Orchard Park. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's going to test this secondary right away. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. He's going to air this one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. was the intended receiver.
Brings up
Third down coming up.
and 2.
Go! Cougar 19!
They'll try to run here with Barkley. First down and more inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
For Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
39-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Richardson. I've got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagles first down.
Let's go!
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ready? Go, Reed! Go, go!
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Ready?
On second down, Richardson. That's to the rookie from Arizona, Teteroa McMillan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And he will score! Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Eagles. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
following
for
the score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4.
At the 42-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Cook trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone.
And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Bills 7. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cougar knife.
To throw, it's Richardson. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go.
18, 5 here. Hey.
Throwing, Richardson. He's got a man. That's McMillan. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
18 Cardinal.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
On the set.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safeties. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker?
And he'll take this one in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Half 85, half 85.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. The reception for Rondale Moore. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
Here we go.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Middle. 56. Half 10. Regular. Look out.
Allen to throw again. Short throw taken by Pitts. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock.
2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Middle. Look out.
To the air once more is Allen. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Middle.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. On first down, it's Allen. On the run to the right. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Bills first down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Step it in.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, Richardson hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So, nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the...
And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, it's Allen. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Here's Elliott for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
He's got it. And the Eagles are able to extend the lead.
The score, Eagles 35, Bills 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
56, 56. Up, Miami! What is that?
On first down, Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down,
First
Buffalo.
and 10 at the 42-yard
Hey,
line.
middle. That's your man. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
9 brings up second and a yard at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
Look out.
One more time going up top with Allen. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 28 yards.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. One more time with Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. Pass his kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit.
Bills 35, Bills 14. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Got it. Ready? Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles. Down. Go.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun, Richardson. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Man in motion is Smith.
Ready?
A run with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
A second down throw for Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson going to look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, let go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Seven Pirates. 7. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles.
46-yard attempt.
This will be a 46-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
14.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Alert. Ready.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Throwing again is Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Allen. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
4 yards.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
7-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. Moving outside the pocket to the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Bills. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Alert! Check. 5 wide. Half. Look out!
Again, it's Allen to the air. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Okay,
it's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
60 Bison. Ready, go. Check.
Tight end going in motion here.
Riggs.
Putting the tight end in motion. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They send the tight end in motion.
60 Eagles.
On the ground, this is Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back.
And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 17-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
First and 10.
yards on the play. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That one into the hands of Moore downfield.
It's a
gain there of 21. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Allen to throw again. Open man downfield. It is Adams. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Monday. 5 wide. Sound.
To the air once more is Allen. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
To throw again, it's Allen. Flush to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out.
Bills 28. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. You can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
28.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Johnson now to return. And he is going to be taken down.